Jason, the big number, 52 points in the paint for the Bobcats. What do you kind of look to that attributed to that type of number?
Team defense wasn't there at all tonight. When you look at them scoring, we give up 2 30-point quarters, to them, and that, put us in a bind. The positives, guys kept fighting. So, as players and coaches, we got to get better tomorrow. But, we're going to spend a little time watching our defense and how we don't protect the paint. And that was, the talk coming out of the locker room is that we got to protect the paint and we got to rebound. And we just didn't do that tonight. When
you look at some of these losses stringing together, do you think guys are overthinking stuff, putting too much pressure on themselves? I mean, where do you kind of big picture look at why things are unraveling a little bit?
Well, we have stretches where we get stops to it. We can get 5 or 6 in a row, but then we'll give up 3 or 4, baskets in a row. So we got to minimize where we're not, just stopping them and then turn around and giving up, 3 or 4 possessions of not just jump shots, but, them getting, layups or second opportunities where they're laying the ball in. So, we'll look at it, and as coaches and players, we'll get better tomorrow.
You guys have spent the last 6 weeks saying you're going to hang your hat on defense. Given the rut you guys are in, it's got to be pretty disappointing to come out here and the first thing you say is that the defense was not there at all.
Yeah, the defense is, something that we got to get better at. It's something that we're working on in the preseason, and we thought coming into the season that would be something that we can hang our hat on. And so, with injuries, whatever it may be, as players and coaches, we just got to get better.
Darren tried to go the first half. Talk about him.
He re-sprained one of the ankles, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
How frustrating is that to see him immediately go down again, just as soon as he's back in line, ready to go?
Yeah, he was ready to go, and he looked good, and, we thought, that this was, we can move forward, but now him, stepping on Kemba's foot, since we don't know how long he's going to be out, but hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Is there anything he can do differently, wearing different shoes to protect those ankles? Those have been a problem now for 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's just, it's just part of the game, and unfortunately it's happened to him quite a few times.
Are you concerned the way things are happening with this team right now?
I'm concerned. I think, we all know we have to get better, and that's just the bottom line.
I know you don't have Brooke right now, but this is the 3rd game in a row. You guys have gotten killed inside. What do you bigs need to do to try to protect the rim better?
Well, when you look outside of Brooke, Mason's our only guy that really gets the opportunity to block shots, but we got to be able to control the ball, and we just didn't do that.
Is there some satisfaction in battling back in the 4th quarter and having a chance to win this thing?
The guys fought, so something that we can look at. But again, we need to fight like that, to start the game.
What about the offensive rebounds? You guys let up, I don't know the number, but there were tons.
We gave up 17 of them. So again, leaving the locker room protects your paint and rebound the ball, and that's not just tonight, but that's something that we've been struggling with all season.
I mean, when you mentioned the fact you guys didn't have that fight in game long, that sounds like something that's got to be pretty frustrating too, given the situation you guys are in.
Yeah, we just got to compete, and sometimes with substitutions, you have a time period where guys are just trying to get back into it. It happens, but we got to find a way to fight for 48 minutes.